Good evening. I'm Kenny Cruz, host of Gaytopix, and this is Gaytopix, My Life. These are real life confessions, real life stories, real life events, and true experiences that I've had throughout my entire life. There's nothing fake or fabricated in what I'm saying. Some viewers may find what I'm saying disturbing, so viewer discretion advised. Again, this is Gaytopix, My Life. I'm your host, Kenny Cruz, and this is my life. I'm not sure if you can really see, but look at my eye. You see that white? I hope I'm not blind. I think this is still remnants of having a stroke or a heart attack, but it's strange that everything is happening on my right side. My neurological damage has been on my right side. The muscle atrophy has been on the right side. The paralysis has been on the right side. The infections in my eyes have been on my right side. I had an ear infection on my right side. I busted my head open on the right side. I have back pain on the right side. And more importantly, I have neuropathy in my feet on the right side. I wanted to show you this because I can barely keep my eyes open. As you see, there are no lights, and I can't see myself. So I'm going to try something very different here, because the light that's even here is burning my eyes. And this has been like this for 4 days now, and I've experienced situations like this before. As I previously said in the episode with Odian, it's a process, and I'm used to the process. I'm also used to the process of being completely alone during a medical crisis. I don't have an emergency contact. I don't have any friends. I don't have any family. I don't have anyone who I can call for emergency services aside from 911. But who, in a sense, wants to go to the hospital and wait 9 hours to be seen? More importantly, with numerous patients who have COVID-19 and Omicron virus. Yes, the numbers are getting low, but there's still infections in those variants. I speak about these things because when they first happened to me, I had my appendix taken out, and everyone was like, stop biting your nails, and because your appendix is going to burst. I never believed anybody, so I continue to bite my nails even to this day. My mother used to put roach spray on them. She put these nail polish that would taste like crap, but I still went through it, and I still ate my nails, and my appendix burst. This is an interesting story. With my Aunt Renee, who I've previously discussed in the episode of Gaytopix, My Life, we were moving a microwave, and you have to understand, we were poor. We lived in the projects, and at the time, microwaves were massive in size and weighed a ton, like old TVs. Like, you would need 4 people to lift a TV. And I'm doing this with my eyes closed because I just want to stay focused in the middle so you can see. But I'm doing this with my eyes closed because they're burning really badly. I'm tearing up like crazy. But I hope I'm not blind. of all the things that I've lost in my lifetime, my family, my friends, my aunts and uncles, nieces and nephews, jobs, lovers, housing, education, my dog of 21 years. I can't lose another thing. I can't. I can't. My sight was the last thing I want to be lost because I miss the beauty in the world and the flowers blossoming in the spring and the trees with the cherry blossoms and the leaves in the fall changing color with the foliage and the winter snow and people, you know, various walks of life and cultures in New York City alone, and riding the bus and taking in the views of Central Park and Riverside Drive and riding the train to West 4th Street and seeing the Queen strut and do runway on the street. I don't want to lose my sight, but I'm speaking about this because when ailments happen, they're usually significant signs of death. I've seen death firsthand while in the military and when I came home with my dog, as well as my adopted sister's grandmother, both of them. When you die, things start to go. Your hearing, your eyesight, your memory, your muscle function, your ability to do normal tasks like brush your teeth or button your shirt, or even walk your dog. That has been very challenging as well because the light outside is extremely bright, especially with these nice days that we've been having, and the sun has been blaring and burning my eyes. And it looks like I'm Sophia from The Color Purple. Poor old Miss Sophia. That's right. I'm poor old Miss Sophia. My eye has been like this before. I think I posted it when I was in the adult entertainment industry. This is nothing new to me. All these things happen, but nobody's been there, so I've been able to get through these things with either the body healing itself, or with rest, or with over-the-counter medication. These things happen to me quite often, and I know the situations and how the experience is going to play out. Usually I would just go to sleep and everything would be fine the next day, or whenever I choose to wake up. Sometimes I don't know when I would wake up, and if I would wake up. But I'm not scared of death. I bring it on. I've suffered enough in this lifetime, and there's too much pain that I can't get over, and too much pain that has damaged and broken my life. Too much isolation and loneliness has estranged me from society in itself and the community. These signs that I'm having are, as I said in a previous episode, reminiscent of a stroke. Maybe it's a heart attack because I'm actually losing my sight. I don't know what's happening right now, but I need to document this because I don't know how much longer I have left. Again, I want somebody to find this and find my life and what it's been like. Perhaps I should have never stopped. I should have kept talking. But I truly believe I will be okay. I hope so. But I don't think I will be able to perform live anymore as your host at Gaytopix. I cannot read from the teleprompter, nor can I see. So I can't perform as a host of a talk show without being able to see. More importantly, the phone burns my eyes. It feels like there's sand and my eyelashes are glass, and every time that I move or roll my eye or try to blink because I can't keep my eye open, it burns. It burns so badly. I'm trying my best to maintain a strong outlook and perspective, but these things that keep happening to me are not coincidental. Why are they happening to me? Why are things the way they are? I may never know the answer to that question, but here I am, blind. Funny how Bill Clinton was blind in his left eye. I'm blind in my right eye. Again, I say that because I just showed you the white cotton ball looking thing covering my pupil. So all you see is white. It also feels like there's a cotton ball stuffed inside my eye, and I can't see. My eyes are burning right now as I'm talking, and I need to be in the dark. I need to be in the dark. I'm talking to you with my eyes closed, and even the light is still burning my eyes. You see, if I had a significant other, or at least a friend or an emergency contact, someone would be here to help me get through this, to help me walk the dog, or to go grocery shopping, or do the simple things like wash dishes, or iron the clothes, or watch TV. I have the TV on, but I can't see it because it's so bright, and I just close my eyes and I hear it. But even still, I don't know how long I can take this without going to the emergency room. When I oh, when I spoke of the episode about ODing, I mentioned the fact that I OD'd once in the shower, and I fell, and I was halfway between the shower or the tub and the shower, and I pulled the shower curtain off its hinges as well as the bar, and I was knocked unconscious, and I needed 9 staples in the back of my head. I was reluctant to go to the emergency room then, too. I don't think anybody wants to go to the emergency room, especially now with the pandemic going on. I'm not sure I'm going to be completely safe. I just have to stay home because that's what they say. If you're feeling sick, stay home. But I can't stay home when I have to go outside to walk the dog. I have no one to walk the dog. He hasn't met anybody other than dogs. I mean, he meets people, but I don't think any of them would offer to walk him or would even know my name or we've developed a relationship enough where they can walk each other, or go on play dates. There's a building here where all the neighbors have dogs and they take care of each other's dogs and they have play dates all the time, and I wish my neighbors were like that. I don't know any of them, which is why I don't have anybody to walk bingo. But I'm here. I'm trying my best. Everything is running, like my nose, my mouth, my eyes, my ears. I feel like I didn't want to get into my basic training story, but I feel like I was in basic training and they threw tear gas, and the tear gas was so horrific. It was so painful. Mucus was coming out of my eyes, and mucus was coming out of my nose, and some yellow shit coming out. I was vomiting from my mouth, and it was so painful. And we had to be in a gas chamber, and I remember I was the last one out of 42 privates. I was the last one, number 43. And I thought this was, going in as we marched in into this like cabin that was dark, and it was full of bricks, and there were open windows because it was a brick facade, so there were no actual glass windows. It was just holes in the wall, and it was in underground, so we had to take stairs down into this bunker per se. And I was the last one, so I was like, yay, I'll be the first one out. That was certainly not the case. Every private was ordered to remove their gas masks for 5 minutes and inhale the gas. Once the 5 minutes was up, drill sergeant was at a desk, and you had to repeat your name and your social security number. Most people couldn't see because it was so foggy and so dense with gas. And it took so long to get to the end. By the time he got to the end and he saw me, he said, "Don't worry about it, just get out." I had to flush my eyes out with water and with a hose. My eyes were red like I've been sprayed with pepper spray. As I said, I had mucus coming out of my nose and my mouth. People were throwing up, and it was a scene right out of a war, or what was yet to come. And this eye thing, which I believe I'm still in the midst of having the stroke, reminds me of that. I can't see. I'm going to need to end this because I need to close my eyes and relax so the pressure can go down, and perhaps this white cloud will remove itself. But I hope I'm not permanently blind. Of all my things I can lose, as I said, the last thing I want to lose is my sight. And if I'm dying, why are they doing it this way? Just have me die in peace. And in my sleep, I don't want to have all these ailments and then eventually die. Please just kill me now. Just kill me. I can't go through this life anymore. And I've only gotten through it half with you guys. You guys, like there's somebody here. It's a frickin' camera. There's no one here. But this is raw, undocumented footage and real life stories and real life experiences of what happened to me in my lifetime as a gay man. I'm your host, Kenny Cruz, and this is Gaytopix, My Life. There's nothing fabricated or fake in what I'm saying. These are actual events. Some people may find what I'm saying to be disturbing. Viewer discretion advised. With that said, I'm going to go. I can't take it anymore. It's too much. So again, I'm your host Kenny Cruz, and this is Gaytopix My Life. I hope to see this camera again soon. Bye.